Hey, thanks for joining me. From the moment you power up UltraSharp 40, ULL know it was built for someone who sees the world differently. Someone who doesn't settle for cramped viewports or stretched windows. Someone who doesn't just use their screen, they expand what they see, how they work, how they create. If you value space, detail, and clarity all at once, this monitor will speak to you. Before you dive deeper, check the price and stock. Displays like this don't stay available forever, because once people test what wide, ultra-high resolution does, they don't go back. You got here because conventional monitors started feeling limiting. Maybe you toggled between tabs because Windows felt too crowded. Maybe editing large images or spreadsheets made you squint or scroll too much. Maybe you worked with multiple applications and felt boxed in. There's a moment when you realize you've outgrown narrow displays and you start craving a workspace that matches the complexity of your tasks. When you boot up the UltraSharp 40, everything opens differently. Your workspace expands. You can line up timelines, editors, browsers side by side without collapsing your workflow. Details stay crisp across the entire curve. The wrap-around curve pulls you in, gives you space to breathe. Your eyes don't dart, they glide. You don't juggle windows, you see them all at once. Imagine real use editing video while checking reference files, browsing while running chat, spreadsheets next to design tools, and none of it feels squeezed. You work with flow. Rendering, exporting, researching, multitasking, everything spreads out and becomes natural. Even watching movies or working on creative tasks feels cinematic. The curve gives depth. The 5K2K resolution keeps sharpness, clarity, detail where it matters. You don't just get more space, you get control, composure, freedom. You stop resizing windows. You stop juggling tabs. You stop compromising what you can see and do. Your workflow becomes aligned with intention, not limitation. If you were even considering it, check the link now. Inventory for displays like this often moves quickly once someone experiences the difference. Maybe you wonder, is this much screen overkill? Do you really need that many pixels? But think back to when you felt cramped, when you scrolled too much, zoomed too much, maintained too much mental context switching. Every time you felt the pinch, this monitor solves it. And that's why you keep circling back, because clarity, space, and flat-out comfort will always matter more than specs. One surprise benefit is how the curve makes immersion feel natural. It's not just about width, it's about depth. Your eyes relax. Your posture settles. Your attention sharpens. Working becomes less about managing windows and more about creating. Owning the UltraSharp 40 changes how your workspace feels. It becomes not just bigger, smarter. You realize you built something built for ambition, scope, detail. It reflects someone who values more than just performance. They value clarity and room to think. Workspaces feel open. Multitasking feels natural. Visual detail stays razor sharp. Creativity stretches. Productivity flows. Everything feels comfortable. The only downside is once you get used to this real estate, anything smaller will feel restrictive, and you'll notice every time you minimize a window. You've compared monitors, resolutions, specs, budgets again and again. But deep down, you already know which screen you keep returning to. At some point you stop debating and choose the monitor that matches your vision. If you feel that pull, grab the UltraSharp 40. ULL thank yourself every time you sit down to work.